Now, as the government outlined more stringent measures to curb social gatherings in the country, a section of evangelical churches have joined the Catholic Church in declaring that they will go on with their Sunday worship services. The church leaders, however, insist that the services are not compulsory and that they will abide by the directive on social distancing and hygiene. But as Sam Ogina now reports, the government says anyone attending such gatherings will do so at their own peril.
The Pentecostal churches are digging in what appears to be a disregard for a government directive on public gatherings. As government tightens measures to limit unnecessary movements to curb the spread of coronavirus in the country, the Pentecostal churches have joined the Catholic Church in declaring their Sunday services are still on.
We are not supposed to close a place of worship because those are the places that people go to seek hope and also to seek guidance. It is the same that Sundays, places of worship will be open and the services will continue in most of the churches.
The churches nonetheless claiming Sunday services will be voluntary and government directives on sanitization and hygiene will be upheld.
But we'll be doing the social distance as we have had. So we'll not be sitting the way we are sitting here. So we'll make sure that we have some spaces and also no greetings will be there.
The services shall be short and brief. There will be space. The seats have been rearranged to give you space where you sit without touching anybody.
A number of churches, including the Anglican Church of Kenya, Christ is the Answer Ministries, the Nairobi Baptist Church, and several mosques across the country announced indefinite cancellation of their services in line with their push to curb the spread of the worldwide pandemic.
Baada ya swala ambao kwamba tumeswali swala hii ya Ijumaa, basi tutaweza kufunga msikiti kwa muda mpaka tuone hali imeweza kuthibitiwa.
Wajua pia kuswali kwenye mikeka na mwingine anarudi hapo hapo kusujudu, kuna nafasi kubwa, na kama dini inavyotuambia tahadhari ni dini.
The health minister warning congregants to attend the said services at their own risk.
If a person is telling you, come jump in a hole, and you jump in a hole, surely you will be held responsible for jumping into the hole, not the person telling you to jump into a hole.
According to the Public Health Act, any person suffering from an infectious disease and willfully exposes themselves without proper precautions against spreading of the disease, or any person who is in charge of such a patient who exposes the patient, are liable to a fine not exceeding 30,000 shillings or a 3-year imprisonment or both.
But I would like to ask them to familiarize themselves with the Public Health Act and see where it takes.
The move by the evangelical churches and the Catholic Church to proceed with the Sunday services perceived as an impediment to the government's widening push to check against the spread of the coronavirus and keep the numbers of infected people low.
Individual responsibility is what is going to count for how we fail or how we succeed in this one.
For now, the rallying call is for all Kenyans to remain vigilant and maintain high standards of hygiene as they limit unnecessary movement and gatherings. Sam Ogina, Citizen TV, Nairobi.